Nick's Psychotronic History of Sci-Fi, Part 3. Alright, Jack Vance isn't that famous or important, but I like him. While he was certainly popular during the pulp era, he was really part of the new wave science fiction of the late 50s and into the swinging 60s. He also wrote a lot of fantasy novels, but we don't care about that here. However, we do care about the mystery novels he wrote under his full name, John Holbrook Vance, and even a couple as Ellery Queen. Yeah, I bet he was a queen, alright. Anyway, these mystery novels are important because he would later write a number of science fiction mysteries, like The Demon Princes and his short story Coup de Grace. Of course, Isaac Asimov was the one who really pioneered sci-fi mystery with The Caves of Steel, about a human detective and his robot sidekick. Of course, he would include Vance in the mystery collection The 13 Crimes of Science Fiction. You may wonder why I'm talking about Asimov in the Vance video, but where the hell else am I going to talk about this? One of Vance's books was called Space Opera and was actually about an opera that tours the galaxy. The man wrote over 90 novels, which I guess they all did back then. It was either write or starve, and they weren't big on missing meals. Even the Sickness himself, George R.R. Martin, claims to be a fan of Vance. He even called him the greatest living sci-fi writer. Back when he was alive, of course. Poor Vance left us in 2013. I wonder if Martin ever met him. Hey, that fatness has been around for a while. People don't realize that. Lastly, the thing Vance is really most famous for is that he was the man who taught Frank Herbert how to write. Both of their families lived in a house down in Mexico together, and they wrote science fiction with one another, comparing notes and contrasting stories. Herbert attributed a lot of his success to this period in his life. You might say that Vance filled the void of Herbert's life with his destination.